with the wah-wah pedal, the big bad wah has got two different inductors in it. One is the classic Vox wah that we've updated a bit, made sound smoother and stronger. And the other is a classic modern kind of inductor that you would find on any other manufacturer's wah-wah pedal that a lot of metal players like to use. It has a different kind of a sweep to it. And you get to that simply by switching this right over here. And also the big bad wah has two stages. Stage 1 is standard wah-wah with either inductor, or if you go into wah 2, you can take advantage of a gain boost of up to 10 dB just by fooling around this knob right here. And also it allows you to change a different voice, standard voice with both inductors, or a super heavy lower voice, once again using the drive or a separate inductor, so it's kind of like up to you. Most of the time during my shows I'm using wah 1 with the Vox inductor, but then there's a song or two where I'm using a second saturator that's set very timid sounding, not too much distortion, and I'll wind up using wah 2 to drive that a little bit more. And I'll just play a little stuff for you here. Here we go. We can switch to the wah 2. We have over here a pog pedal, which can make your guitar sound like an organ. In the past, I've used it for songs like actually using it during a song for this section. So that one works. The mini micro pog is simply for some extra low end. I use for I got an old Ibanez flanger here for and then we have here the saturator group. The main saturator, I step on the more for the solo section of turning left. So for a more subtle effect, I have a second saturator, and it's set up with just a little bit of gain, and I step on this voodoo vibe here. And that's how we do that one. And then we have the delays here that are set in the effects loop. You've got your basic delay, which is around 400 milliseconds. And I generally have the hi-fi switch on, and I leave it in modern mode. My second delay, which sometimes is on all the time, gives a more cascading delays that kind of resemble a kind of a reverb in a way. And on that one I use the the lo-fi switch and the vintage mode, which gives it a softer and a slightly warbly sound, and the two together create a beautiful sound. There you go. All right. And the amp here, of course, the JSX 120 that I've been using for quite a few years right now. Right now for the beginning tour, I've been just using the clean channel and using the different saturators for gain. And it's going into, we have two cabinets with 25-watt greenbacks in them now, and we're also running a dry cabinet and a dry head with the same kind of speakers in it. Both of those get sent out to the front of the house using the direct out cabinet in the back, and then also they're mic'd. And so depending on the venue, you'll see the front of house engineer blending or using just one source. But it gives us a lot of opportunities to get different sounds out of the amp simply by taking different sources from the output. And that's pretty much it right there.